morning everybody and welcome back to our honeymoon vlogs. It is about 7:10 in the morning and we are
racing to beat a rainstorm right now.
There are clouds. We're in Austria right now and we're officially saying goodbye to Austria. Lately we've been going Austria, different country, Austria, different country. So we're leaving Austria for good, headed to Germany. So it's gonna be a really good day. We are planning on visiting a concentration camp, which is just going to be crazy to experience, and I'm sure I don't really know the words for it. Very touching, I guess, would be a good way to describe it. I'll let you know once we're there, obviously, but I'm very excited. Not excited in like a, I don't know, it's a very hard thing to describe, you know, but just to get a better understanding of it, I guess. So anyways, we're on our way. Left our hot hotel room with no air conditioning. We literally slept with a fan directly on us the whole night at the very foot of the bed. So that was interesting, but ready to journey. We're on our train now and pretty cool, guys. We saw this OBB, which is like the train station thing, had like a first class like
lounge. Kind of like the Delta lounge airplane.
Yeah, which we're not first class. But we walked in there and she asked for our ticket and we showed it to her. She let us sit down and they had like free breakfast and stuff, so that was nice.
I'm really excited. I can read the New York Times, which I've been craving. So.
Yeah, so good start to the morning. It did start raining our walk over to the train, but it wasn't bad. We got here pretty quick, but it is a high chance of rain today, so we'll see what happens. But it's gonna be an adventure nonetheless. Alright guys, we're in Germany and we are stuffing our locker with our bags so that we can just go ahead and go wherever we want to go instead of going to our hotel because it's like 30 minutes away, so it's a good plan.
Alright, hey guys, we're at Dachau, the concentration camp. We're about to start now. I would like to point out kind of a somber moment, but it is kind of funny. We're wearing back to our yellow poncho again. But we're about to start Dachau. It's already pretty solemn feel. We're just reading some of the history now. We got these pretty cool audio things for like €250, which is pretty neat. So I don't know, we'll try to do the best we can to video it, because it is, I don't know, it's already, you can tell I guess by the way that I'm talking, that it's pretty solemn. I don't know, I think it'll be a pretty cool experience to see Dachau, and this was the largest concentration camp out of all of them. They used this one as a model for all the other ones, for Auschwitz. All the other concentration camps, they used this as a model, according to Wikipedia. So anyway, yeah, let's begin. All right, guys, we're at Dachau. Here's the commemorative memorial. Really eerie. We just watched a documentary, and it was really just I don't know. It was tough to watch. Honestly, we've been doing a lot of reading individual stories about people. All right, guys. Here's another shot of the main center there. That was the factory and stuff. And then if you look over this way, if you look at that building there, that's where the SS was staged. That's the gate that they walked through to get here. It has a sign that says "Work will set you free." It's crazy. We just read all the facts, the thousands and thousands of people who died here. It was a concentration camp. Later on, towards the end of the war, they used it for extermination as well, extermination camps where they literally would take people here and just shoot them. They had all sorts of different ways that they would kill the prisoners, whether it was working them to death, choosing not to feed them, just shooting them. They actually had a gas chamber set up here, but this one was never used. They just shot them instead.
And would send them to other concentration camps to
be gassed. So.
As well. But the work will set you free. It was because they set this camp up as like to look like it's like them working to become better, but it doesn't set you free in any way.
They had a bunch of propaganda.
Real.
Come on, take a look at here's the barracks buildings behind here, but they had a bunch of propaganda. They called it a re-education camp. So the outside world thought it was just, you know, if they worked hard and worked for their armament or whatever they did here, they would then be free. But obviously that wasn't the case. At the height of the war, more than 60% of the people sent here were killed. which is crazy. And crazy to think that even other camps like Auschwitz had even higher, more staggering rates. I don't know, honestly, I'm blown away. I mean, what do you have to say, honey? We're both kind of speechless. We're not really talking much at all. I don't know, kind of a solemn day. Really, really glad we did it. I don't know, it's crazy to think it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah,
that's what's amazing. It's like,
It
how could
wasn't
these
long
atrocities
ago at all.
happen
It
70
happened
years ago?
right where we're standing.
You know, my great-grandfather fought in this war, you know, and it's just so crazy that other humans can do that to other humans. The inhumane. I mean, here's where the guard tower was, and this is the area that prevented escape. This grassy area here is 8 meters, and if you walked on it, they would shoot you. It was then followed by a 2-meter deep ditch, and then you had barbed wire, and then an electrocuted fence, and then another fence. There were very few accounts of people escaping. Most of the times, the ones who escaped would, you know, either kill a guard and put on his uniform. I haven't read anywhere from this that anyone escaped by climbing the fences. Here, guys, is the bedding, the living quarters where they lived. They had 10 beds across, stacked 3 high. Pretty unbearable living conditions. Here's their toilet facilities. This is for 2,000 people apparently. Alright guys, here's the crematorium area here. Where they burned thousands and thousands of lives. Crazy, so they could fit 2 or 3 at a time in here. These are the original ones that they used. Very much an eerie and solemn feel. So here, guys, this is the gas chamber, and these things up here actually were meant to look like shower heads, so that people wouldn't refuse to go in here. There was actually 150 people at a time. This was used in smaller numbers. It wasn't used in mass killings. So this room here is where they were informed that they were going to take a shower. That's what they were told them. But really it was the gas chamber. And then in this room is where they would disrobe. And then in this room straight ahead, that's the gas chamber. Behind me here was Barrett X, is what it was called, and this is where the gas chambers were, the crematorium that they built, and the holding areas where they would hold, you know, the hundreds of bodies. They would stack them up in rooms. There's some unbelievable pictures of the bodies stacked up in this building. This is crazy. I don't know, I've never, you know, I've obviously read about concentration camps and death camps, but I've never, I don't know, being here is just, it's unbelievable. Alright, so this area here, these were rooms that would disinfect the clothes from the acidic, poisonous gas that they used. So they would put the clothes in here. And it's crazy how big they are, like how many people they were killing, and then disinfect the clothes so they could reuse the clothes. She literally hasn't said anything this entire time. She's just, she's definitely affected by it. It's crazy, like Rachel and I really haven't talked to each other hardly at all. Just hard to be excited or happy in a place like this. So this here is the original crematorium, and before they built the other ones, and this one built, cremated more than 11,000 people who were killed. I did pretty much all the filming. She was, I don't know, she cried a little bit, but it was tough. It was super intense.
It was very hard to be there, to be in the spot where it all happened, you know,
Yeah.
to know it wasn't so long ago. I don't know, it just made me think about the world and all the horrible things that have happened, and the cruelty and the way that people can treat other people, and it hasn't really ended, you know? Like a lot of it, we've progressed, but there's still such like bad things going on. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just unbelievable
really
how,
my heart.
I don't know, just how people treat people, you know? It's like, that person's a human, you know? And that's what you were saying earlier, and I think she's right. Like, we still have like genocide going on in Africa, and like this, like, I don't know. It's like, and this only happened 70 years ago, you know. But and there's things still happening right now. I mean,
that's horrifying. It's horrifying that when you think about like a murder or something like that. But when you can get all these people behind you to do such a large thing to people, to treat them the way, like I don't know. Really scary.
All right, well, we've had time to recover. It's been like, I don't know, an hour and a half or so. You guys have actually just transitioned to this, so you're probably still like in super depressed mode. So we're starting to recover, starting to get happy again. Rachel's starting to talk and
look
be
at
all
my
goofy.
hair, it's crazy.
There
We
you
are
go.
in
So now we're in the normal part of Munich.
Platz.
Yeah, close enough. And we're going to see like the historic stuff now. Trying to get some good food. It's like only like what, 4:30, but we want to get some good food.
But
so.
we hungry.
Yeah.
So let's eat.
All right, get happy. Don't get mad anymore or depressed or just from watching this.
Quick little transition over there.
Quick transition. Got to flip it around.
Guys, looks like Germany to me.
Pretty neat.
Neato.
Really cool. Kind of popped up on us.
Very large. And in charge of my tummy because I'm hungry.
All she's been talking about is how hungry she is. Like everything. Like basically like jumping up and down like a little kid type.
Right, friends, I'm alive and feeling good.
She got herself some food.
We stopped at like a little pastry place thing, and I've seen so far in Germany, like all over the place, they have these pretzels with like cream cheese and chives, which I'm not really a cream cheese kind of girl, but I like to try the local stuff. So I got it and it was delicious. And now I feel good and ready to check out the world. And Harold loves hot dogs. He always stops and looks at hot dogs. Yeah. I don't know what that thing is, but it's a sea monster.
Is it smiling, you think? It's a sea monster
That
for sure.
is really terrifying. Once again, we've come to an outside market.
You always seem to find, oh, look at those live chicken things, duck things.
Those are not live, honey.
I know. Trying to fool them.
Well, I don't know what these things are either.
We should get something from your mom.
I don't think she wants one of these things.
Well, Rachel's mom, if you're watching this, and you did want this, I'm sorry.
I have no idea what they are. So basically we're doing Munich a little bit different, probably because today was like very high emotions and stuff. So we're just kind of walking around, not really chasing after everything to see sights and stuff. We're really just walking around and whatever happens, happens. And this weirdo in the back. We got a pickle, guys. Does it taste like a bread and butter pickle? Those are my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
It's like it.
Okay. Pickle monster. I think this is called the Victuals Market, which I looked up earlier that I was going to plan on us going to, and we just stumbled upon it. So hey, that's okay with me. How's the pickle hen? Friends and fellow YouTube lovers, we are on our way to the English Garden.
To the English Channel.
To the English Garden, which is apparently bigger than Central Park, which is cool. So super pumped to explore that. Should be fun. Because why? Because we all know that.
She loves gardens.
Yeah, we're in the part of the garden, which is massive. But there's something massively hopping over here. Oh, it's gated off. Huh. Interesting.
Oh, there's entrance.
We're coming up on the area where they basically like surf in the water. So this is gonna be sweet. All right, there it is. We got some surfers on the side over there. They just hop in there. That is so awesome.
Pretty dangerous though, because if you cut back that way, you drill. I mean, look at that. You know what I mean? You could get jacked up. That's why I couldn't wear that helmet. Look at that. See that? Yeah, you could get rocked.
So this is pretty stinking unbelievable.
Really cool.
We're like in shock right now that they can do it in such like small like quarters, and like it's very dangerous. They could easily slam up against the wall. It's really cool to watch them though.
Crazy to have a crowd of like 70 people. I mean, you know what I mean? I bet you on Saturday, this is like super crowded.
Funny story, on our way back from the concentration camp, some guys on our train were sitting, like older men, sitting there, and they're from the States, so we started talking to them, and this old guy looks at us and he's like, I would love to see your baby's eyes.
I'd love to see a picture of your baby.
Oh, a picture of your baby. Yeah, no,
or
of
your baby's
eyes.
Yeah.
You know, and at first I was like, what? Like, and then he was like, both of you have like the most beautiful eyes, which definitely haven't heard before. Side note, we have been in the bike lane like 6 times already.
Yeah, we walk in the bike lane every time. I don't know why.
Like, I don't know. But anyway, so that was like 2-3 hours ago, and we were walking back from the English Garden, and we saw the two guys, and so Harold waved to him and I waved to him, and then the guy who said the thing about our eyes saw us, because there's two of them, right? And he got so excited. He's like, oh! So,
away from the distance.
That was pretty funny. Anyways, garden was pretty cool. This guy's hungry and a little burnt out on life.
I'm not burnt out on life. I've never burnt out on life.
We're going to go get some food and call it an early night. Get rejuvenated.
I need her to cheer me up. I don't know if she has any ways to or not.
You don't know? Excuse yourself. And then we're headed to Switzerland tomorrow, I think. So
I should have winked after I said that.
Yeah. There's 5 rabbits over there. Hoppity hop hop hoppy hop hop. Let's go check out the rabbits. Don't bang bang scare them. Oh no, oh no! You're a meanie head! You're a meanie head! Honey. Honey!
I'm trying to get dinner.
Aww.
You're gonna step in some rabbit poop.
Good, you deserve it.
Pretty positive I actually did. I didn't know what that was. I thought it was poop, but why I was touching it, I don't know.
He thought it was rabbit poop, so he touched it.
You can't even pick it up. Look at that sucker. Oh, God. Oh, stuff all over my hand.
It's your jacket, dummy.
Oh. Like slide business on it.
There's another one. Update, we're not staying in Germany. We decided last minute, hey, let's just go ahead and, alright.
Hungry.
Let's just go ahead and take our train. Stop that. Take our train to Switzerland. Because our hotel is like 30 minutes out of the way, and we're gonna leave in the morning, so we're like, this is stupid. Let's just, excuse me, leave tonight. So we're leaving tonight, and yeah, we'll kind of see what happens. Harold, oh, okay.
Harold, that's me. Sorry to interrupt.
So Harold found these happy hippo things in Germany, or somebody gave them to him, and we found them, last time he was here, which was like 2 years ago now, and so we found them, so we're about to eat them. He says they're really good, but I don't really know.
Also, the Interlaken night train was a close call between there, Luxembourg, and Amsterdam. We did like all the research. We almost went to Amsterdam first, then to Luxembourg, and we're like, you know what? We've always wanted to go to Interlaken, to Switzerland. So we're gonna go there first, and then maybe after we'll hit Luxembourg before we fly back on our military plane.
All right, let's eat this hippo together.
Hungry hippo, hungry hippo, hungry hippo, hungry hippo.
Okay, so happy hippos for the win. These are delicious. Like,
was I right? Or what?
Yeah, Harold wins. These are so yummy. If you ever come to Germany, get them. They're by Kinder Happy Hippo. You gotta get the cocoa.
I don't know why I'm trying to put the
I don't know, whatever. Okay guys, we are on the train, ending the vlog here.
I'm burping you.
We've got 3 stops. Please stop for a second. And then we'll be in Switzerland at like 9 a.m. or like 9:30.
We're not gonna
It's
sleep
midnight,
much at
yeah.
all.
We're not
You have
sleeping.
3 stops today.
3 stops, like an hour and a half layover at some random train station in the middle of nowhere. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Sorry I didn't really talk to you too much earlier today. It was just very emotional for me, but it was.
We made it through together.
We made it through together, and it was
We
just.
have a greater appreciation. And
Yeah, like, definitely a greater appreciation
Made a deep
and
impression on us.
understanding and stuff, but definitely very hard to go through and just to see just what they had to go through. Just really broke my heart a lot. So anyways, we love you guys, and we'll see you later.
We'll see you tomorrow, actually, in Switzerland. So make sure you guys keep watching, like the videos, and subscribe to see more of our life together.
Alright, bye guys.
Joe, dear, a beef and deer, ray, a drop of burning sun, 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 a name. See? Yeah, we got it. We gotta do it like that? Okay.
See, they're teaching people how to do it, you know?
You can listen now.